Hi folks, Dominic Reyes here at the Merchant of Magic. At a gig at the moment, but I thought I'd give you a quick tip. And that's really to talk about a question that magicians are really split with, and that's whether you should join guests at the table and eat with them if you're invited. Now, a lot of magicians feel quite uncomfortable about doing that. They feel that they really should be separate and that they should entertain, and if they are eating, they should be somewhere hidden away and eat with the rest of the staff. However, there's other magicians, and myself included, that think if you are invited to join guests at a table, then there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, and you probably should do it. And the reason being is we all know it's not about the tricks you perform, it's about the connections you make with the people and how you come across, and the fact that people are pleased that you're there at their party and you're adding something to their event. So if they want to find out about you and they want a social aspect of you and they want to invite you to sit down and eat with them, well, that's great, that's part of the show as well. So sit down and don't worry about that you're not necessarily going to have anything to talk about outside of performing tricks. Talk about how, well, you'll probably be fired a whole load of questions, but you can talk about how you got into magic, the sort of gigs you do, all sorts of adventures and anecdotes from performing. And also you can find out about them. You don't need to necessarily hog the conversation as a guest speaker. You're there having dinner with them just as a friend. So find out what they do and where they've been and how they're enjoying the evening, all sorts of different things. If you feel uncomfortable with that, not quite sure what you're going to talk about when you're sat with some guests, maybe pick up a book on conversation skills, or Google it, and you'll find a few questions like where do you work, what do you do, where have you been on holiday, little conversation starters, and you can already have those answers. You're probably going to find the same questions come up most times when you're sat with guests. How did you get into magic? How long have you been doing magic? Do you know X magician or Y magician? So you can have little anecdotes ready there. And again, you can lead in and perhaps do some tricks as well, or do a trick between courses with the guests. So don't be frightened to take off that magician sort of suit of armour and actually communicate with your guests as friends if they invite you to do so. Now, I hope that's helped. If you've got any problems or questions at all, shoot me an email over at support@magicshop.co.uk, and check out the blog as well, which is blog.magicshop.co.uk. Thanks for watching.